Oh, I don't know. I mean, if they come up with a yellow cake bagel, maybe they will.
So I'm pretty much out of material here. I'm hoping the band is almost getting ready to play. You guys almost ready to play? All right, they're making grunting sounds and they're picking up their instruments. So let me get the camera going on those guys there, and let me put their little label up there.
Oh, that's
and we're going to
beautiful.
slide up those two blue ones there, and I'm going to right about there, and we're going to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, Soul System. Go for it, guys. You're on. All right, Soul System. Got another one? Okay, cool.
You know, I bet that saxophone turns on all the chicks. That's all I'm saying.
Excellent soul system, ladies and gentlemen. I got to say, I know the kids are watching tonight, but these guys played the fuck out of those instruments, didn't they?
You know, I wouldn't mind having these guys as my theme music. Can you guys follow me around for maybe a week or so? I want to feel like John Shaft, you know? Good Lord, man.
You are a little. You do remind me a little bit of John Shaft.
Well, you know, it's all in the eyes, really.
Hey, you know what? Thanks, guys. We're going to have you back again in just a few more minutes. In fact, we're going to take a break on Mitch FM. So if you're watching and listening on the website, please stick around. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and meet the band and talk to them a little bit about their. I don't know. We're going to talk to them about what they had for dinner, I guess. You know,
well, I mean, we
breakfast.
could talk to him about any number of things.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll have to think of some. We'll have to think of some really awesome questions.
Are you kidding me, Mitch? Young musicians, we could live vicariously through these cats. I mean,
why do you think I'm doing this show?
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was for the chicks.
Yeah, it's actually for the chicks and for the really bad comedy bits.
Well, there is that. You know, speaking of chicks,
speaking of Lisa Correo.
Oh my good, no, she is.
I wonder if she saw that bid.
She's definitely the chicks, but she is definitely not the bad comedy.
Well, you know what? We've got to get our camera on us. Girl. There we are. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So we have now become Soul System.
Oh, my Lord.
Or Soul Sisters.
Well, you know what? I kind of look like the Soul System. I mean, you know, I'm large enough. The planets rotate around me, gravitational pull, things like that. Yeah.
So, okay, so you wanted to mention something before we go to the break, right?
You know, I did. I wanted to mention, since we were on the subject of Black Fedora Studios,
yes.
I wanted to mention that, you know, my partner in crime, my wife actually is the makeup portion of Black Fedora Studios. She's the portion that actually makes what I do easy. She actually puts on all the different makeup, and I'm sure if you've seen top model things like that, you've seen all these different types of makeup design that the girls go through.
Yeah.
My wife does all of these things, and she has made unattractive people attractive.
Wow.
Beautiful people even better looking, and she hasn't yet put makeup on me, but she is threatening to do so.
Okay.
If that happens, I will promise to.
I've seen some of her work, by the way. It's just it's astonishingly beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, she's amazing. She really is remarkable.
She's got a nice touch. And her makeup ain't bad either.
Oh, my. Yeah. Well, see, now I know how I got on the show.
There you go.
Yeah, it wasn't my study good looks.
There's always an ulterior motive, my friend.
Yes. Well, you may molest my wife, but you'll never take my freedom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, hey, that's great. That's fantastic. I don't think I have that many Z's and P's.
That's not how you spell your name?
No, you're right, it is.
It's like that. Well, that's how it's going to be.
You know what? I'm just going to say this. I am confident my great-grandparents pissed somebody off at Ellis Island. Okay. My last name's probably Smith, if I had to guess.
All right. Everybody plays, everybody plugs. You got all the plugs in?
No hair plugs.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Oh, by the way, this is my friend Dave Hill, who's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. A little bit of his stuff. Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Dave Hill's fucking awesome at guitar. I know. I should focus. This isn't even part of the theme isn't Dave Hill's awesome at guitar. Though it could be. Alright, I'll focus. I should take this off for a second. Alright. This is, now I'll start going after the thing. How am I doing on time? Am I out of time yet? Okay. Alright, the first thing that I hate more than anything in the world is wrap sandwiches. The wraps. It's fucking bullshit. It's like I want a fucking sandwich. Get some bread. I know you can fold up the sandwich ingredients in a tortilla. Doesn't mean I have to eat it. I don't care if it's in the flour or the spinach or the tomato, whatever the fuck it is. It all tastes the same. All you made is a shitty burrito. Fuck you. You know what else I hate? I hate people that eat wraps. Fuck you. I hate when people show up and say, all I had today was a wrap. Get the fuck out of my face. Another thing that I'm not crazy about. Oh. I almost blacked out because I hate this thing so much. Public toilet paper dispensers. Why? Can we just all agree? I'm not saying any of you do it, but can we all agree not to steal toilet paper? So they don't have to fucking wrap it up in that big crazy contraption you have to shove your hand. I'm not too thrilled to be taking a shit in the public bathroom anyway. Don't make me fucking work for it. Plus, why are you locking up the toilet paper that's this like a foot and a half wide in an airport? Like I'm gonna bring it on the fucking plane, you assholes. It's even worse in Europe where they make, I know, I travel. Where they make it like one sheet at a time. For a seated performance, I really get into it. I need like just give me like 50 or 70 sheets. That's another show though, I'm not gonna go on that. Alright. I just want to talk about have I been up here for 45 minutes? How long? It's been quite a while. This is the only time when I'm happy, though. No, I'm not happy now either. Oh, I'll make this quick. People that talk to their kids and or pets as a means of talking to other people. Do you know what I mean? Like you're walking down the street and someone's walking with their little fucking piece of shit kid or their dog or whatever. I'm just kidding. Kids are fine. No, but I don't know why I went after the kids. I have no beef with kids, really. But the people, like when you're walking along, let's make it a dog. And I love dogs. More than kids, actually. But like when they're, say some lady's walking along, she's got like a pug or something, and she's like, watch it, Sparkles, like let the nice man walk by. Fuck you. Also, I'm not a nice man. I hate you and I hate your fucking dog. Oh, the next thing I hate is the coming and going of the McRib. Make up your fucking mind. Stop teasing us. This has been going on for 30 years. We like the fucking McRib. Just keep it on the menu. Quit fucking with us. It's delicious. You know, we were patient with you when you made the fucking McDLT. No one gives a fuck about the tomato and the lettuce being cold. Everyone wants to it mushy and to be all the same. And nice try with the Arch Deluxe, you fucking assholes. And anyone who remember that? I ate one once and I hit the back wall. I feel like I'm talking out of character, not... I'm saying a lot of things in poor taste. I apologize. Because I'm normally a gentleman. Am I out of time? Okay, I'm back. make this quick. People who wear sweatpants in public. Don't make your comfort cause my discomfort. Put some fucking pants on. Oh, and now pants. As long as we're on pants, people, I feel like this should be a law that you shouldn't let your belt line sink below your asshole. And I told this to people and they're like, oh, well, you just don't like urban style. But it's anybody, like hipsters, that don't have belts, whatever. Like I feel like it's reasonable. Have your pants over your asshole. Below your waist if you want. I got no problem with that. It's not right for me. But I feel like 2 layers of fabric between me and your asshole. Unless I've asked for less, which I didn't. Fuck you. Now, am I done? 20 more minutes? What? I got like a lot more. No, I'll just... Okay, very quickly. People who play, this is obvious, but loud headphones on the subway. Maybe if you didn't listen to, if one time I heard someone with good taste with their headphones too loud, and I had no problem with it. Why is it like the shittier your taste in music, the louder you need to hear it? My only comfort is I know they're doing hearing damage to themselves. And this sidewalk canvassers, I know you don't give a fuck about whatever you're trying to get me to donate. Get the fuck out of my way, I'll stab you. And this is for your own good if you have this, but a guy with ponytail, why the fuck do you grow your hair long if you're gonna wear it in a ponytail? You know what? Save that for whenever widespread panic comes to town or whatever. Not on my watch. But I think it looks nice on a lady, so ladies, don't beat yourselves up about it. You have a chance with me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dave Hill, the one and only Dave Hill from New York City, author, musician, stand-up comic, very talented guy, and hopefully we'll have, definitely we're going to have him on the show on Mitch FM in a couple of weeks. Just spoke with Dave the other day, and I'd like to try to get him down to Miami, but don't know if that's happened, but we're going to at least Skype in a Dave Hill deal. And right now I'd like to go right back to our special guests tonight, which is Soul System. How you doing, guys? I don't hear you. Let's try that microphone again. I'll probably get a little tighter on that thing. Can we hear you? No, we're not hearing you on that mic. That's weird.
Hello, Cleveland! Hello, Cleveland!
That's weird. It's not really picking up for some reason.
Yeah. Is that good?
I guess. Yeah. So anyway, why don't you introduce the band for us, and we'll make the adjustments as we have to.
All right.
My name is Devin Heinrichs. I play tenor saxophone in the band.
Excellent.
My name is Seth Balin. I play drums and percussion for Soul System.
Terrific.
Rodney Dangerfield, Andrew Musselman, actually, on electric bass.
Mr. Powers, use the camera.
My name is Christian. I play electric guitar. On the side, my main instrument is the bass piccolo and Tibetan handbells.
Cool. Could you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Where'd you guys meet? How'd you start playing together?
Oh, well, we all met at Florida Atlantic University, going to college together. Some of us for a little longer than others of us. And, yeah, we all met playing music there. We were all in the music program for different various reasons. And we all just met playing jazz together. So, yeah.
Very cool. And you have any gigs coming up that you want to promote on the show now?
Yeah, why don't you tell them about it?
So dig this. We're playing over at the Funky Buddha tomorrow night.
Great
whenever
club.
we want to show up, actually, is when the gig. That's when the party starts. But we're going to be there at 11 o'clock. Playing a couple of tunes, definitely representing the show. You guys, if you're not doing anything out there in radio, TV land, that whole gray area of the internet.
Yeah.
Yes, when you're not looking at questionable females on the internet, please check out Soul System.
Excellent. Now, how would you describe your particular genre of music? Is there a I know everybody hates that question, but take a shot at it. Take a stab at it.
Well, first of all, it's pretty eclectic. I think it comes from our love for jazz. That's pretty much where it's rooted. As far as chords go, it's pretty sophisticated harmony. Besides that, I think we all love '90s hip hop.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
And then from there, I mean, it's just everything but the kitchen sink. You know, we got some fusion, we got some classic straight ahead jazz. So it's pretty eclectic mix, I'd say.
Now, go down the line as far as your influences go.
Well, I guess first of all, it'd be Jimi Hendrix. That's the initial.
That's for you, okay.
I want to play guitar guy. And then from there, got into guys like Joe Satriani, and then when I started doing jazz, definitely Wes Montgomery. Now it's like Robin Ford, Larry Carlton, some of the fusion guys. Again, pretty eclectic mix.
How about Andrew? Influences.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to start off with bands like Rancid. You know, like cutting the sleeves off your shirt, like piss and vinegar, like bass down to my unmentionables. It was fun. But then I was like, Dad, who is the greatest bass player? He's like, Jocko's son. And I was like, Jocko's son. I like the sound of that. I searched on YouTube. It was actually Jaco Pastorius. But and from there, of course, I love Charles Mingus, the great Mingus himself. But Mr. Seth Balin, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. I guess when I was young, I really
When he was young.
I really listened to a lot of. Well, sure. When I was young. When I was a child.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not still a child. Whatever. I listened to a lot of Paul Simon randomly because that's what my parents listened to.
Interesting.
So like I really liked just that feel that it gave off. It's kind of Afro-Cuban, kind of funky. It's just really a good vibe. So that got me into music, just appreciating it, just listening to the song "You Can Call Me Out." That was like the biggest favorite song.
Cool.
And then I listened to a lot of Rush when I was younger.
Wow.
I listened to Neil Peart, obviously a big influence in the drumming world in general. And now I really like. And then I got into like punk and ska, kind of like Andrew with Rancid and stuff. And I like that energy. And now I'm really into some modern jazz guys. Mark Giuliano is a really good drummer in New York right now, and you can check him out on YouTube and playing with a lot of great jazz artists. So that's a guy that I really like. And then some gospel music too nowadays, which is really interesting, like gospel drumming. It's really those guys really take it to another level.
We had some gospel drumming next door before you guys started today, I
That's
think.
true, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what kind
It's a little different, I'd say. That's a little laid back. You have to look up gospel chops on YouTube.
Yeah, there's actually a church next door where I think on Sunday nights they do punishment karaoke. It's very strange.
True. All right, here's Devin.
Devin.
Hey guys, what's happening?
And it's Devin.
Yeah, Devin, not Evan, Skevin, Frev.
That's all right. I'll get it right from now on.
It's funny. I would have to say, like, probably one of my biggest influences of all has been, I think, like, the father himself, Louis Armstrong. As far as jazz goes, there's so much great stuff that I've found digging back in some of the roots of this music. And so coming up through there, I think I started sax playing, listening to a lot of Sonny Rollins, a whole lot of Dexter Gordon, and probably branched out and started listening to some newer guys like Joshua Redman's a huge influence with me, and Chris Potter as well. And one of the newest guys that I'm really digging is guy Troy Roberts, on the rise. But his songwriting is really great, and so I'm really inspired not only by his playing but by his concept.
Very cool. What were the names of the first couple songs that you played tonight?
Oh, the first one was That Evening, right?
That Evening, okay.
Yeah, that was the name of the first one, and the second one was one we just now came up with a name for. It's called Nine Lives.
You just named it now?
Yeah. Well, not just now, but yeah.
Now, do you guys ever work with a vocalist, or is it strictly instrumental all the time?
Unless we're yelling at each other, no.
That's it.
No vocalists in the band.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, all right. What we're gonna do? We're gonna have to regroup a little bit. I got to reset the levels on the mics and do all that stuff. We're gonna take another really quick break, get retooled, and get ready for Soul System to lay another groove down on us here on Mitch FM. So we'll be right back in just 1 minute.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm hanging out with my friend John. Fox 5 Morning News starts. Look over there. And it starts right now.
She's a really sweet dog. I mean, she's had several litters of puppies, but a great temperament, a really sweet dog.
That's not exactly what we would have expected.
Now, here at the range, This weekend, President Obama and top lawmakers are working to come up with a budget agreement so they can raise the amount of money that our country can borrow.
Broward Sheriff's deputies arrest a man who they say has more pussy than he can handle. I'm Kathleen Corsa with that story coming up on Channel 6 Action News.
Carefully roll up when you're done with your hundreds.
He's stuck.
Wow, that's great form. All right, roll that up. Well, that just happened.
I didn't mean to do that.
Welcome back to Good Day Tampa Bay.
Coming up in this next half hour, the scoop on frozen yogurt. Is it really any healthier than ice cream? We'll get the skinny on what many think is a positive, low-fat alternative. Very good, Ann.
Plus, Bill Murphy hits the road for another one-tank trip. His next destination will probably leave you feeling a little jolly.
All right, forecast outside for us today. I'm sorry.
A man in West Virginia faces assault charges after police say he passed gas and vanished the officer. I mean, don't laugh. After the man was already arrested for DUI, according to police report from St. Cruz. I can't even get through this.
He passed the gas so loud that the officer said it was, quote, very odorous and created contact of an insulting or provoking nature.
Sweetwater police say they welcome some of the panel's recommendations, but money will be a key factor as to whether or not they'll be implemented. But one thing money can't buy is your mama. She's for free and everybody knows it. Robert Gilmartin, News Center 7, Sweetwater.
The former head of the International Monetary Fund is now free on bail, and the outlook in the sexual assault case against him seems more in his favor tonight. Fox News correspondent Laura Engel explains.
And if you're not really into the tree lighting thing, you should still come down here because this architecture, tell us a little bit more.
Well, the Seaport's a lot more than just shopping. I mean, it's a neighborhood and there's so many different places you can hang out. You can just come and be by the water. You can take a boat.
If you could stop waving for a second.
Now, a DTE spokesperson says the problems with the gas line were mostly fixed around 4 yesterday afternoon. Workers were able to check most homes by 7 last night. They say all workers were required to leave a note behind explaining why they had to enter the home and lock the door as they left. Mike?
Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. All right.
Victim statements have given Chris and Shannon's parents the chance to confront their children's convicted killer, and in Hugh Newsom's case, to actually get an answer out of him. But the judge says what swayed the sentencing decisions, at least in his mind, were George Thomas's missed opportunities in a tight space, which persuaded him, as he said, that staying and doing nothing is as heinous as doing it all.
All right, we're having technical difficulties, as we can see. A little frustration there.
It must be.
Oh, there you go. She hit the button, huh?
I've been hijacked. Fiona! She doesn't even know.
My goodness. Well, we're back. I don't hear myself.
You don't?
I'll put 3 up.
I'll do it.
Put 2 down, put 3 up. There you go.
Well, all right.
There's hope for us all.
I never learned how to read.
See, I always say that the trick with doing this show is whoever's sitting in the funny seat or the guest host seat, which is you, Eric, also has to be somewhat of a audio person.
And they probably also have to be somewhat sober, which I've been working on trying to avoid.
So the universe of people that can do an adequate job of doing what you're doing tonight is very, very small and insignificant. So you should really be very proud of yourself tonight, Eric.
Absolutely. I've always prided myself on being small and insignificant.
Eric, before we get back to, I got to get rid of this. See, this is just making me crazy here. So many little buttons to push. And I'm sweating my ass off. Why am I still sweating? There's like 60 degrees in here.
It's called the clitoris, Mitch.
What?
That little button.
I am never going to have you back on the show again. There are children watching.
That is not true.
Yeah, there's a child watching.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Is there one?
Well, we're changing lives on
Yes.
Mitch FM every week with Mitch Phillips and Erik Szpyra and our special guest Soul System tonight. Great jazz, funk, fusion. Very, I don't know. The labels just kind of defy things. Labels are just labels, but when there's good talent, there's good talent. You don't need a label. You just need to open up your ears.
Yeah, three kinds of extraordinary these guys are. I'm telling you, I really was commenting to you while they were playing.
You were dancing around.
I was. For a white guy.
Actually, it was quite frightening.
Oh, frightening.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, look at me. It wasn't hula. I mean, but no, they are something else. These guys, they are phenomenal, and honestly, I really I think I'm gonna have them play a bar mitzvah.
You know what? Maybe that's what maybe that ultimately is what this show is all about. Is marrying photographers and bar mitzvah bands.
Yeah, absolutely. Not that they necessarily are a bar mitzvah band. I mean.
Such a waste.
What have we become? Oh, the humanity.
So, Erik, we're going to come back and wrap things up and with you and Black Fedora photography and all the other things that you're involved with in just a minute. But without any further ado, let's turn up those blue buttons there.
You got it.
And let's get ready for another performance from Soul System on Mitch FM. Take it away, guys. You got it. Go for it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Soul System. Take a bow, folks. You guys did great. Oh, that was just tremendous. And I'll explain why you're seeing them and not us in just a second. We've got Christian, Seth, Andrew, and Devin. Soul System. Thanks, guys, for coming on the show tonight. We really appreciate you guys. Are amazingly talented, and we can't wait to see you come on the show again and listen to your great tunes. You guys are some really talented cats. Thanks for coming out tonight. All right, so Eric, this is it. This is the moment of truth. This is the end of our first show together. We've been actually talking about doing shows together online and on the radio for a while, and we finally got one in our pants here.
That's one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's one notch on the
one in the shorts.
Yeah, that's one on the digital bedpost, and I'm glad that you invited me. Thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun.
Christian, here's the deal, man. The software locked up, and I can't switch cameras right now. So, yeah. So you're going to have to do like Kabuki Mime Theater while Eric and I finish the show.
All right. So you guys should act out everything that we're about to say, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so...
all right, so one more shout-out to Soul System. Go see them at the Funky Buddha, and check out them on Facebook, on their Soul System Facebook page, yeah. You guys got Twitter? Yeah, bullshit. All right, they don't have Twitter. All right, you got to rock the fuck out of the internet. You know that, guys. All right.
They don't tweet. They don't believe in it.
And Eric, one more shout out for you and your company. It's called
Black Fedora Studios. www.blackfedora.studios.com.
Holy cow! Look at that.
Not bad. I want you to check out also Makeup by Tashi, MAKEUP by TOSHI.com. You will not be disappointed, ladies and gentlemen. That's all from Black Fedora Studios.
Yeah, so I have a close. I can't even see what happens when I hit any button now. It goes like...
Well, whatever. Just don't hit the any key. I mean, we don't need that all.
Damn it! Damn this computer!
Yes, well,
everything was perfect up until this point. All right, well, you know what? We're going to push one more button, and either the whole thing is going to go straight to hell, or we're going to be able to play the close. So we'll see you again next week, next Sunday night at 8 p.m. Thank you, Soul System. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Tashi. See you guys again all next week on Mitch FM.